The áo dai is a beautiful traditional dress from Vietnam. It is more than just a piece of clothing. It is an important symbol of the country's culture and history. The áo dai has been worn by Vietnamese people for centuries and remains a symbol of the nation's identity today. It is worn on many special occasions such as weddings, holidays, and school events, and even at fashion shows. The áo dai has also become popular outside of Vietnam, showing the world the beauty of Vietnamese culture. The history of the áo dai goes back a long time. It started in the Nguyen dynasty, which was in the 18th century. During this time, the rulers of Vietnam wanted to create a dress that made them look different from people in other countries, such as China. The first version of the áo dai was very loose and had wide pants. This style showed the person's social status. Over the years, the dress changed. In the 1930s, a designer named Le Faux made important changes to the áo dai. He made it more fitted to the body and added side slits. This version became very popular and is the one that is most common today. The áo dai is made to show the natural beauty of the person who wears it. It has a fitted top and a long, flowing skirt. The material used is usually light and soft, like silk or chiffon, which makes the dress flow smoothly when the person walks. The high slits on the side make it easier to move around. The dress is usually simple in design. It can be decorated with beautiful embroidery, bright colors, and patterns that reflect the person's personality or their social status. One important thing about the áo dai is the way it shows the ideas of Vietnamese culture. The dress is thought to be a balance between two things, yin and yang. This is an idea in Vietnamese culture that shows how different things can work together to create harmony. The áo dai is also a symbol of the values of purity and grace, especially for women. For men, the áo dai represents dignity and respect for tradition. When someone wears the áo dai, it connects them to their culture and reminds them of Vietnam's rich history. In today's society, the áo dai is still important. People wear it for important events like weddings, Tết, Vietnamese New Year, and national holidays. During these celebrations, the áo dai brings a sense of tradition and beauty to the event. In many schools, especially in southern Vietnam, girls wear white áo dai uniforms. These uniforms represent innocence and the desire to learn. The áo dai is also worn by many people in their jobs, such as flight attendants and hotel receptionists. It is a way of showing the hospitality and kindness of Vietnamese people. Even though modern clothes from the West are becoming more popular in Vietnam, the áo dai has not lost its importance. It is still loved by many people in Vietnam and is often worn during special events. It is also worn by people in other countries who are interested in Vietnamese culture. The áo dai is now known in many places around the world, and designers from Vietnam have shown the dress at fashion events outside of the country. They have made the dress more modern while still keeping the classic style. This shows how the áo dai can be both traditional and modern at the same time. Because of its importance, there are efforts to keep the tradition of the áo dai alive. Many schools in Vietnam teach students about the dress, and events like Áo Dai Week are held to celebrate the garment. During this week, people are encouraged to wear the áo dai. This helps remind people of the importance of this cultural symbol and encourages younger generations to appreciate their heritage. There are also new styles of the áo dai that people can wear every day. These modern versions make the áo dai more practical while still keeping the beauty and meaning of the original design. The áo dai is also seen as a way to connect the past and the present. It represents both the history of Vietnam and its future. The dress shows how important it is to remember where you come from, while also moving forward and adapting to the world around you. The áo dai has become more than just a traditional dress. It has become a symbol of pride for the Vietnamese people. In conclusion, the áo dai is a beautiful and meaningful part of Vietnam's culture. It is more than just a dress. It is a symbol of the country's history, values, and identity. Whether worn at a wedding, on a school campus, or at a fashion show, the áo dai continues to be a powerful reminder of Vietnam's rich cultural heritage. It is a dress that connects the past with the present, and its beauty and meaning continue to inspire people around the world. The áo dai is not only a piece of clothing, It is a cultural treasure that represents the heart and soul of Vietnam.